They fled the darkness and almost ran straight into something far, far older. Night fell thick and heavy beneath the trees of the old forest. The road vanished behind them, swallowed by shadows. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, felt closer, sharper, as if the forest itself were listening, holding its breath. Panic began to set in, a cold dread that whispered of being lost forever, of unseen things watching from just beyond the reach of their sight. The air grew still, unnaturally quiet, and the world seemed to shrink to just the space between the gnarled, ancient trunks. This wasn't just a forest, it was a trap, patient and deep. Then, a sound broke the suffocating silence. It wasn't a sound meant to frighten, not a predator's growl or a hunter's call. Voices rose softly, woven with starlight and the scent of pine. It was a song, gentle and clear, carrying a light that pushed back the oppressive gloom. It wasn't a warning, but a welcome. Drawn by the melody, they stumbled forward, the fear in their hearts slowly giving way to a profound sense of wonder. The music seemed to guide their feet, pulling them toward a soft ethereal glow filtering through the dense canopy. Figures appeared without footsteps, materializing from the twilight like living starlight. They were tall, quiet, and utterly unafraid of the dark. Their presence was a calm anchor in the swirling chaos of the woods. They did not ask for names, or question why these small travelers were so far from home. They already knew. They were elves, ancient and wise, and their home was a sanctuary against the encroaching night. They moved with a grace that seemed to bend the world around them, their eyes holding the memory of ages. In a hidden clearing, a fire burned without smoke, its clean, warm light a stark contrast to the chilling darkness they had fled. Food was offered, tasting richer and more satisfying than anything they could remember. Laughter returned, hesitant at first, like a fragile bird testing its wings after a storm. As fear loosened its cold grip, they found themselves sharing stories, their voices joining the quiet hum of the elvish haven. It was a pocket of peace, a moment of reprieve where the weight of their journey was lifted, if only for a night. But this perfect joy could not last. The elves spoke softly, their words painting a grim picture of the world outside their hidden realm. They spoke of riders in black, specters who hunted not by sight, but by scent, and the chilling silence of their passage. They warned that the roads were no longer safe, that a great and terrible power was searching, relentless and cruel. The warmth of the fire seemed to dim as the reality of their peril settled back upon them, heavier than before. The elves did not promise protection or offer a permanent escape. They offered something far more valuable. Courage, they explained, does not come from strength or the absence of fear. It comes from choosing to walk on, even when every step is uncertain and the path ahead is shrouded in darkness. It is the decision to keep moving forward, to hold on to hope when all seems lost. This quiet truth settled deep in their hearts, a seed of resolve planted in the fertile ground of their brief rest. By morning, the singers were gone. The clearing was empty, as if the elves and their magical camp had been nothing more than a dream. Only 3 things remained: loaves of elven bread for the journey, the sharp memory of their warning, and a quiet, fragile hope. The road waited for them, longer, darker, and more unavoidable than ever before. Light had found them once in the deepest shadow, a reminder that goodness still walked the world. But the hunters had not stopped. The chase was far from over. Next time, the pursuit tightens, and the cost of a single mistake grows terrifyingly high. Follow for part 10 of our journey. Thanks for watching.